Elder Scrolls Online, the game that keeps on giving. That doesn't make any sense whatsoever. What is up, everybody? This is Jay, aka MultimediaJay. What is this? This is supposed to be lo-fi. I suppose it works. I could do ambient music as well. That would work for this whole setup too, but I don't know, the piano, I thought I'd loaded the wrong folder into the Winamp. Yes, I'm using Winamp. We have a new YouTube subscriber, so GG Moises, thank you for the YouTube sub. So, today I found out, on today's episode of Today I Found Out there's an entire, and I figured this was there's an entire scene with Elder Scrolls Online players where literally their player housing is what drives them. So there's a hashtag ESO housing over on Twitter. There's hashtag ESO housing over on Twitter, and people are like, yeah, let's build houses all the time. The thing is, I think the folks at ZeniMax found out that people really love doing this kind of stuff. It's the same thing that powered all the game system pushing add-ons or mods in Morrowind, Oblivion, and Skyrim. Is you give people the ability to create their own fun and make stuff, and you might be surprised by the results. It's how we got stuff like the private mobile base in Morrowind, the Hatterath Tower in Oblivion, and the Dovahkiin's hideout in Skyrim, and also attempts at things like horse mods in Morrowind, which didn't have mounts, airship mods in Skyrim. It's just all these things people are doing with these games, and maybe a little coding behind the scenes and stuff, just exercising their creativity. And ESO housing is no exception. Used to be just, like housing fixtures and stuff were involved in the catalog, but now that there's things like walls and doors and other stuff, people are actually building houses from scratch in housing plots that don't actually have houses. We keep it up, Elder Scrolls Online is going to become an MMO answer to the entire building scene in The Sims, for all I know. Alright, the title is weird, and it probably will be weird, because we are leveling Ice Staff in the desert. What was I thinking? Winamp's messing up my cursor there. Put that over on screen too. Yes, I load MP3s into Winamp and just hit shuffle on everything. So, yeah. Archibald Cambeul, I solved my little problem. I solved my little problem with not enough upgrade materials by basically spending some of that 200, or a bunch of that 200,000 gold I had sitting around. And it's very important to realize that in ESO, just like in lots of other games and even real life in general, money can kind of trump everything else that could hold you back. If you can throw money at something, you may be able to solve the problem just by throwing money at it. And that's basically what I did. Before we get into the game proper, let's go over to the smithy station. I did not receive a single smithy survey from all of the crafting dailies I did, but I did receive enough gold to go buy a crap ton of rubidite ore, refine it all, and wind up with this. Boom. 44, it's never seen it before. 44 green materials, 587 rare materials. I can even make some legendaries, upgrade some of my main's tank gear, and all that other stuff. But for now, let's just leave him hammering away here, and let's do a giant sound swap to get the game sound back on. I'm going to experiment with the game sound a bit tonight as well, because I have processing on top of processing on top of processing. I notice that certain sounds are easier to hear than others. Like music's hard to hear, but other stuff is. We're going to try and put the levels closer together in-game and hope this doesn't sound completely bizarre. Also keep an eye on the audio ducking as well. Alright, so lo-fi off and game sound back on. There we go. And that doesn't sound too bad, actually. So check the audio ducking. I think it's ducking a little too much on that channel, so I'm actually going to play with the compressor. Yeah, so let's leave him hammering away there. Yeah, let's leave him hammering away while we do this experiment. So, audio ducking. So that basically represents a loud sound. It's ducking down way too much. Let me mess with the compressor. Let me just advanced audio properties, make sure everything is going out that's supposed to go out. Blah, 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 blah. That's working. All right. Yeti Nano Audio. Let me go into the compressor filter, and let's turn up to minus 18. Let's tune up to like minus 18 dB from minus 20-something dB and see if this works better with this 250-to-1 compressor. So hopefully I'm not too far ahead of the audio. How's that for, you know, a nice little... This is screenshot material right here. And how we looking at the frame rate. Yeah, I don't get it. Why is the frame rate jerky? Am I having problems with drop frames or something? I gotta figure that out. So this is 60 FPS. CPU usage in OBS is only 5%. So could be the case that I should turn off NVIDIA NVENC acceleration and try running the whole game off of the CPU. But other than if Dan shows up, there's nobody to watch tonight. Literally, I checked the scene. Here. Where's my UI? I checked the scene, and yeah, there's not even a live tab, which means I'm probably the only one streaming. So this is the part where the differences in the sizes really come back to haunt me, because ESO has a game thing on here. All right, my region. There's one... Oh, now there's a person populating, and it's not me. Someone's just testing stuff out. So, yeah. We'll have to see how long it takes the systems to even show my streams. And matter of fact, I'm going to take screenshots and show the YouTube folks. I'm going to actually... I have Picasa open. I'm going to take a few screenshots. Let's see. I am under Elder Scrolls Online, right? Yes, I am. I'm going to take screenshots and confront YouTube if I don't ever show up in the directory. Which means, let's take the link. Come on. It's on monitor too. Take the link from Elder Scrolls Online and put it in the neutral browser in case we have something like on Twitch where you can't see your own stuff. So where's my link to Microsoft Edge? All right, let's just move that to a more appropriate place. Let's see. Right there. Let me go to, and we're going to refresh this throughout the stream. Let's go to the channel. It says it's trying to sync. I don't want that. Yeah, I don't want to sync. I want to do guest mode only. Browse as guest. There we go. Give me a guest browser. This can be completely neutral. Looks like I never finished properly setting this up yet. Live. All right, so I'm looking through a neutral browser. I'm going to see if I ever show up in the directory, and I'm going to take... I'm going to see if I ever show up in the directory, and I'm going to take some screenshots as we go. Make sure that the bar is in there. Boom. There we go. 2:22 a.m. on Sunday, 9/12. I'm not showing up in the directory. How long do I have to be live before that starts working? Sorted by most viewers. How about worldwide? No. There's only this one person testing out. There's only this one person testing ESO who's showing up. So if I'm looking for an example of the YouTube algorithms suppressing my channel, this will give me the smoking gun evidence that I'm looking for. So let's continue here. 2:22, we'll just randomly take some screenshots too. We'll check that and refresh it and see if I ever show up. Plus it'd be good to see, you know, when you go live on YouTube, when do you start showing up in the games directory? Because on Twitch, it's instantaneous. So we'll keep an eye on that. Matter of fact, I'm going to keep the browser open and hope I don't have problems with CPU overhead because of this. Because I am still not showing up. What's this? Someone complete one of those solo dungeons? Yep, Cloud Rest. Heck with that. Might be a trial as well. I suppose tonight's probably a good example of. So, anyways, here's what we're gonna do. We have the Dolmens Zergs going on, and whoever your companion is set to. Also, let's check the sound here. Audio. Everything's at 100% except for the music, which is at 50. And let's check our numbers here. I hope it's not too loud relative to this dialogue here. We're gonna join the Dolmen folks. And we're going to check out some Dolmens to level up Destruction Staff now that I have the level 16 gear. Went to level 17 already. But the fun part is, killing Undead and Daedra and clearing Dolmens levels you up in Fighter's Guild. And I've never had a Fighter's Guild skilled character before. So I actually want to raise my Fighter's Guild rank. So the way to do that is by doing Dolmens. Which will probably give me some free levels, You give me some free levels in the process. Then we just work on leveling up. Tanking with Fighters Guild skills. We'll bring in the Undaunted Taunt when we get it. We probably, as we get Destruction Staff, we should probably, yeah, when we get 14 points in Destro Staff, we'll work on unlocking Destructive Clench, which is the Destruction Staff Taunt, and then plan on replacing it later. We'll plan on replacing Destructive Clench with the Undaunted Taunt, which will require a couple more dungeons to get. Or I could swap out for a Resto Staff right now. Swap for a Resto Staff, or Walking Stick as it is with this guy. Swap for a Resto Staff and heal dungeons when I don't feel like tanking. And then just get Inner Fire at Undaunted Rank 3, which is a taunt. Lots of opportunities. This guy is not a Frost Mage. This guy's not a Frost Mage, so I am not so sure that he should be getting involved in that kind of stuff. As a matter of fact, that might be something worth doing. We do have the materials now. We can swap weapons on the fly. Give him Resto Staff so that he can jump on healing when needed, because that's the other critical role that other people might need. So I also swapped out his armor too. He has only 21,000 resistance because I swapped out the tank gear for hybrid gear. Swapped out the tank gear, the plus armor fortified brass, for Shackle Breaker, which adds a bunch of extra stamina and magicka. So higher resources means more damage. See if he's too tough. See if he's not tough enough to tank when he has defensive stuff and things along those lines going on. All right, let's check the directory before we get back to the Dolmens. Ah, finally, I'm showing up. It is 2:26. So, let's turn this up. Let's change some of these levels a little. It is 2:26 a.m. at the Geek House, and I'm finally showing up as the second streamer in the ESO directory. So there's a little bit of a lag. Okay, we're done with that experiment then. There's a little bit of a gap between when you go live and when you start showing up in the directory on YouTube. But it's cool that I show up in here, but there's no concurrence on either myself or the person who's testing something in ESO, and it looks like he's on console. I don't understand. Why are there so many console players on YouTube Gaming, and then over on Twitch is where all the PC gamers are? I mean, I don't know. Anyways, we're here at the desert. We're going to do a couple of things. We're going to level up Miri Elendis, because she's behind on levels, because I've been playing with Bastion as the companion more often. We'll level up Destro Staff. We'll level Destro Staff at the Dolmens, and also level Fighters Guild, because we'll be killing a lot of undead. And I brought the rest of the soul gems, too. So, you want to talk about multitasking. Let's get the banker out, and let's clear up some room by getting all these glyphs out.
How can I help you?
Yeah, so there's a streamer over on Twitch. What's she called? I'm brand new to her channel. Vindalia did a raid, and she has a really awesome personality, and she does a lot of narrative-driven streaming like I do, and something. Melzy, that's who. So Melzy, if Melzy by chance happens to see this, I don't know if she's still live on Twitch. Let's go, let me check Twitch real quick. Is she still streaming? She's a variety streamer, so she doesn't stream ESO all the time. Let's see. Twitch, mute. Yeah, I don't want this playing in the stream. Is she still live doing anything? She was playing a different game tonight. Yeah, she's playing a game called The Forest. But I mentioned the NDAC, or whatever this is. What is it? The NTAC dialogue mod. So this is what it looks like. I just have the subtitles turned off. Now that everything's been fixed with the other stuff, might as well turn those back on as well. Yeah, look at all these surveys. This is from all the grinding that I was doing to try and make money, and then spend one single smithy survey in Cold Harbor out of all the crafting dailies. One single smithy survey in Cold Harbor. That is pathetic. That's all I got for all of my questing of crafting dailies. Couple of clothing surveys, there's jewelry crafting surveys, woodworking surveys down at the bottom. Lots of ways to get more materials from without having to spend gold. And so I got literally everything except what I wanted. So I just went out, hit up Tamriel Trade Center, found who was selling a whole bunch of rubedite ore, and spent about 150,000 gold on rubedite stacks. And just refined them all with Goodmane, who has the bonuses to refining skill. And, yeah. All right. So we've got plenty to do here. Well, let's just put all those extra glyphs in the bank so this guy with his bag space challenge doesn't have an issue here.
Speak with me a moment.
Speak with me a moment. And we also got some companion stuff, too. So medium and light armor for companions, which we'll throw in the bank as well. I got to figure out what to do about all this companion stuff, though. Let's see here. Get rid of... Let's live on the edge and only have 35 soul gems. Yeah. Doesn't matter. We still have all these other stacks, and I actually bought the skill again. Spent skill points to get the AE Soul Trap skill, so we can fill up the rest of those. Get some experience for Miri Elendis, who we should probably resummon. And level up Destro's staff. See if we can start unlocking some skills for it. I should probably take more money out of the bank when I go back to respec.
How much trouble are you in?
Alright, where's the Zerg? Let's check the far end of the map first. So this is also going to be a good audio test as well, so... Okay, this one's in play. Yeah. Come on, where's my keys? I'm not totally a touch typer when playing video games for some reason. Never did understand why. At least I'm showing up in the directory, but nobody's looking for ESO to watch on YouTube. So, no audience on YouTube. But at least I can know there's no audience, so if nobody ever watches my stream, it's not because I'm buried in an overpacked Twitch directory.
Nice hole.
They're on the... They just took out the boss. No, I wasn't fast enough. Okay, let's get out of here. Better luck next time.
Let's ride!
What? Why'd I get dismounted? I'm the slow newbie horse. Oh, we have audio issues. Well, at least the game's loud enough. But when there's too much going on, I start clipping. Well, I guess we're going to lose the Zerg once again, because we got to play with this in OBS. Why damn it, Jay, why have to play with stuff so much? Yeah, I haven't set the audio duck with the Yeti Nano microphone. It kicks in automatically and takes a half second to wear off. So let's drop that back down to 25 decibels and see if this works any better. Try to get my settings dialed in. I got these right before I had to redo the computer from scratch. We can also check, too, if it's any better. Try to get my settings dialed in. I got these right before I had to I guess my microphone's working. All right. We're going to miss a lot. We should probably just skip to the next site. We know it goes right to left. So skip that dolmen in the middle and just go hang out at this dolmen over here. Maybe we could go into the delve and grab the sky shard. I'll just mosey on over there. I could probably soul trap a few regular mobs. We can't soul trap animals, though. It has to be something you have to actually fight. All these goats. All right. And then when the Zerg shows up, we'll just join the Zerg. So... There's little... Wait. No, that's some characters playing with stuff. No, that's some characters playing with stuff because they know the Zerg is coming here next. There's no enemies over here. It's literally just goats. I really wonder if this zone was designed on purpose. I wonder if this zone was designed on purpose to make it easy to Zerg dolmens like this, because there are no enemies between the dolmen and the other place. Just a bunch of goats hanging out and chilling. Hey, there's a barrel there. Oh, there's a book, too. Get a point for our Mage Guild thing that we haven't joined yet. Well, at least I can hear the music now. I'm just trying to home in on some audio settings. I do listen to my streams after the fact, too, so I'd like to see how I did, see how I'm coming across to others. Now, I can proofread and I can shut off the sound and switch over all I want, or have a device. Here we go. Soul Trap! Soul Trap! I got one. Let's finish these off with, and get rid of this skill. Zing!
They're coming for us.
All right, let's do this. Let's see, how's our level? Ooh, our levels are close. I might have to open the stream and put it on DVR. We should do that. Open the stream, put it on DVR mode. Alright, Soul Gems. And these count as killing Daedra too, so it's plus Fighters Guild rep every single time. I have never done a single quest for the Fighters Guild, and I'm gonna max that sucker out. I'll have my guys stand around and do the drums of war, and then we'll do an audio review of this. Fighters Guild, rank 3. After this Zerg, we'll see how it all sounded, because with YouTube streams, you can run DVR mode. You can actually check your stream earlier without using the clipping tool. You'll just hear some old sound and stuff.
No tales are told of your battle.
One of the cool things you do with YouTube streaming. Okay, ready? We got a treasure map from this too, and a point, and a raised a rank in Destro staff. All right, so instead of running away with the Zerg, let's just come up here and let's just play a drum. And let's cut the sound to ESO. So quiet. But I'm going to open up a browser window and I'm going to replay that fight to see what the sound sounded like, because you can do that on YouTube. Let me open up my own stream and rewind it. I want to see how that sound worked, and we'll get the sound right by zerging Dolmens. Okay, let's see here. Ready? I want to see how that sound worked, and we'll get the sound audio review of this. All right, thing that we haven't joined yet. I'm going to shut up. Well, at least I can hear the music now. Just trying to home in on some audio settings. I do listen to my streams after the microphone's working. All right. I'm coming across to others. Yeah, I can proofread and I can shut. All right, let's skill. Zing.
They're coming for us.
All right, let's do this. Let's see, how's our level? Ooh, our levels are close. I might have to open the stream and put it on DVR. We should do that. Open the stream, put it on DVR mode. Alright, Soul Gems. And these count as killing Daedra too, so it's plus Fighters Guild rep every single time. I have never done a single quest for the Fighters Guild, and I'm gonna max that sucker out. I'll have my guys stand around and do the drums of war, and then we'll do an audio review of this. Fighters Guild, rank 3. After this Zerg, we'll see how it all sounded, because with YouTube streams, you can run DVR mode. You can actually check your stream earlier without using the clipping tool. You'll just hear some old sound and stuff.
No tales are told of your battle.
One of the cool things you do with YouTube streaming. Okay, ready? We got a treasure map from this too, and a raised a rank in Destro staff. All right, so instead of running away with the Zerg, let's just come up here and let's just play a drum. And let's cut. I have instant replay capability while streaming. While that was going on, I set up what I call a source that I call Firefox Instant Replay. Oh man, that was awesome. That was pretty awesome. Just had some extra Firefox on the screen for a little bit there, but that's the cool part with YouTube streaming, though. So what kind of options have? Failed mission to what was showing on Dr. Disrespect turns to the hillbilly devil while playing Hunt. A little bit of September 11th stuff there. Yeah, that wasn't too bad. No, actually, I'm kind of surprised that the Firefox window is less populated than it was. So either way, nothing exciting going on here. Anyways, just browser window. Now let's get something more exciting going on then. How about we turn the sound back on for ESO before it kicks me out for inactivity and actually play the game again. But there you go. And here comes everybody waiting for the Zerg to come back over here because I've been playing with instant replays. So the stream has instant replays now. If anything sensitive shows up, we'll just cut that from the replay because you can do that on YouTube. The solution to everything isn't to delete the VOD. Matter of fact, I can be a jerk and turn off DVR functionality, I think, while the stream is live. So let me just go to edit. Details, custom. It might be something else too. Hey, I wonder if the fight's going on. Come on, come on, come on! Soul gems! Soul gems. We're not going to get rid of these soul gems. We keep playing around in everywhere but the game. Turn down the mains to the headphones. Hey, a daily endeavor to kill 10 humanoids is done. Alright, soul trap that. Soul trap that. We have the AE soul trap. Soul trap. Ah, don't heal. Don't heal. Soul trap the Dremora. Come on, when can we like regen our stats? I'm actually having to use the heavy attack to get resources back. Come on, aren't we in phase 2 yet? Soul gem, soul gem, soul gem, soul gem, soul gem. All right, somebody close these darn things. Gives us all our resources back. Soul gem. I should just leave the inventory. Let's do that. Let's leave the inventory. We can't do that. Nuts. Wouldn't it be funny if you could leave the inventory open? Wouldn't it be funny if you could leave the inventory open and watch the soul gems get replaced in real time? But ZeniMax is kind of ruining my fun here. Oh, I missed.
I'm agreeable.
Hey, look who it is. Yeah, I just set up Firefox Instant Replay, put a little mini browser in here if I want to check something out in the stream after the fact. Don't know how often I'll use it, but it's there if I need it. It'll be slower than watching an instant replay on a sports event, like a football game or something, but the option is there because YouTube streams have DVR mode. All right, let's see here. I also have the monetization on, but video ads turned off. We won't turn them on until after the fact. There's no way to shut off just pre-rolls, so shut them all off. There'll be little pop-ups for like banners and stuff like that. All right, next one is probably over here. The plan here, let's get ourselves some levels of Fighters Guild and Destruction Staff, and then go pay some money after gaining a level or two to respec. No. We'll leave the Zerg. No, we will leave the Zerg. Slow mount, I hate it. We could go level up in Cyrodiil. But yeah, we'll leave the Zerg when we run out of soul gems. Or we run out of bag space, one of those two. But I'm going to just call the banker out here to drop some items. But I think we have some room in the bank. Worst comes to worst, if I need money in a pinch, I'll just sell a whole bunch of crafting materials. Because literally all the crafting materials in the middle, like the low champion point ones, those are all sellable. Because I'm never going to have any use for that gear.
I really don't like your odds.
Oh, ye of little faith, Mirielendis. I wonder if there's a house hunter type guild or something in this game that I could join and go take a look at everybody's house building projects. Now that I know about some of the nicer projects out there that put everything I do to shame, because there's an entire scene of people that are just making stuff all the time. All right.
Off we go.
I was able to hear myself in the headset with the last set of audio settings, so hopefully, hopefully the audio's ducking out properly like it's supposed to. But even if I'm talking consistently, I want people to still be able to hear the video game. It's a real serious balancing act. All right. I'm trying to make a generic game stream profile in OBS too, so I don't need separate ones for the games. Might need one for if I go back to a 4-3 game. Ugh, come on, slow mount. I'm going to miss the fight. Should go off to Cyrodiil. Oh, look, food buff time. Oh, time for some food on the go. You can also get the crown fortifying meals out of the bank. I want to use those up and then just use the sugar skulls for everything. Yeehaw! Keep an eye on my frame rate on the YouTube preview as well. Green balance to 19. To get all these points and skills. Alright, how close are we? While Molag Bal is complaining about us, that's when I'll check out the soul gems. See where we're at. Oh, he didn't this time. Yeah, so we run out of soul gems, we'll get rid of this skill and we'll respec. We'll probably have enough gold by then to do that. 6 grand. Yeah, we should be good. Destruction staff to 9. I just don't have any points to use in it yet for tank weapon number 2, and then head on out to do some more tanking. Yeah. That's what I really need is something in the stage before this to level out all the audio. The more compressed the audio is in streams, the better. Maybe get a limiter involved too, so people can hear the game and the commentator instead of one or the other. Audio balance is something a lot of streamers struggle with. Alright, I am just not keeping up with this Zerg. May even be the case that I should skip the boss fights just so I can get more trash. But then I'd skip the chest at the end too. What if a public dungeon would work better? Just soul trap, spam everything, and then AoE everything down. Give the companion a lightning staff. Getting silenced by some of the Dromora. Alright, that's that with that. The boss, stand near the trash to soul trap the trash and get way more soul gems and kill credit for Fighters Guild stuff. A companion sword. Getting lots of companion drops from this too. You know, Dolmen Zergs used to be good for just your character's experience, but since the companion system launched, it's actually, there's a lot more things you can do with this. It's not as mindless as it may look. I might have to come over with a good way to level some alts. Problem is, how are we doing for experience? Come on, key rollover. Oh, that's at level 18. So the problem I'm going to run into is that before I even do anything else again, my gear is going to be woefully obsolete. Because literally all I'm doing is tagging mobs with soul trap buffs. So I'll have to make more armor after this. Get twinked back up and then rejoin the rotation for dungeons. Come on, come on. Spam that soul trap. It does damage too, but that's beside the point. Light up the enemies and get gems. Maybe try the other soul trap spell and see how it does in terms of what's the magic cost of it if it restores 5 grand. Bonk. No, that's not it.
I was thinking things were too easy today.
It doesn't even matter if I do damage. Just gotta tag as many mobs as possible and soul trap them. Soul gem, soul gem, soul gem. Level 18! to one of the dankest memes out there that has long run its course. Oh, dude. 4 health, 4 stam, leather belt. Ha! Level 18. Oh. That was a soundboard prank back in the day. All right. Oh. Which of these fixtures do we want for level 18? Oh, let's get a bookcase. That's what I can actually imagine placing. Grab a bookcase, doesn't matter if this guy uses it or not. Plus a point in stamina. Nord skills, nothing. Heavy armor, nothing. Destro staff, a couple ranks away from being able to unlock destructive touch. So what we'll do, we want to unlock, or do we want to go run? We probably want to run the Undaunted first. We only need the taunt for boss fights to taunt the boss. That might be good to do some Undaunted. There's also delves. There's also delves you can run for the Undaunted that will raise... Yeah, we just have to go to Mournhold for that. This guy's Ebonheart Pact. I don't think he can visit the Undaunted camp in Daggerfall, or has that been nerfed? That used to be faction-specific. Might be more worth it if you want to raise the Undaunted rep. Go do the daily delve for the Undaunted. Let's go to Gardener House. I don't think we can use the one in Wayrest. I think we have to go to Mournhold for the Ebonheart Pact. Break up the monotony of grinding Dolmens all the time. Plus, I'm getting ranks in all these skills, but I have no points to spend on them. So, it's not really helping me any. I have to gain levels where I can put points in all these skills up in rep grinding and stuff like that. Suppose it's better than the old-fashioned way. Achievement unlocked landowner. Yeah, here's the fully furnished Gardener House. The house in Wayrest. A 2-story Breton house that I'm just going to leave bone stock for the time being and not do anything with. Because it looks pretty. Be a good place for roleplay type stuff or for filming machinima. Okay, Stormhaven. Alright, I don't think we can go to the... I think it's faction-specific for the Undaunted. If it isn't, then yay, I don't have to buy another player house for this guy to have easy access to the quests. I think I can. Go grab the pledges and delves. Actually, I might not be able to access anything yet because I still haven't finished the initiation quest into the Undaunted by running Spindle Clutch. Well, that stinks. So I came out here to Breton territory for nothing. Ugh. Let's go get some space in the bags and let's run some stuff then. When we get to Undaunted rank 3 with low-level dungeons, then we get the taunt, which you can... So we can train Frost Staff that way as well. So basically, it's just a way... Let's do that. But what are we going to do with all the soul gems? Alright, which one of these is in Sentinel? That gets us back to... Rimmen, Stonefall, Daggerfall, Lockhart, Sentinel, there it is. The Sisters of the Sands apartment. That gets us back to the Alakir Desert. It's all one thing leads to another, yet again. Housing. And if she's ranged like that, I should probably set her to light armor. Light armor boosts healing. There we go, back to the hotel room with 2 lanterns on the floor. And that's the extent of it. Alright, back to the Alakir Desert. What was I thinking? We're stuck in the desert whether we like it or not. The Imperial Song! And it's a high elf singing it.
Red diamond, the heart and soul of men. Red diamond, protect us till the end.
I do miss the taverns in Skyrim though. Those were awesome. I would actually not even play the game. I just sit there watching the tavern folks do their thing with the Radiant AI. So yeah, I'd sit there and watch the tavern folks do their thing with the Radiant AI and then not even play the game. Ugh, this slow horse. I'm not really helping things any by not being at Dolmens right now. So things might be changing. We're heading out of the peak season for the volume with the job. So might be coming home early and being able to stream more. Or work on some of these tech videos because I have equipment sitting new in the box not being used, including upgrades for Monolith. Get this system upgraded here. Alright, so let's go over to that place there, and there might be a dolmen going while we're deconning stuff. Nighttime in the desert. Oh, 39,000 health. That's the diminishing returns as you level up, which is why you need to keep replacing your gear. That's how you don't wear, like, level 1 gear all the way from 1 to 50. Soul Gem! Now, if we're going to get attacked by a desert jackal, we might as well do something like that. Oh, look at all this. Another thing we can, of course, do is get plenty of blue and green upgrade materials for jewelry, which is actually relatively difficult in this game. By deconning green and blue jewelry, which you'll get from Dolmens. Dolmens are easily farmed in Alakir and Auradon. Auradon's a little slower, though. Less people farm the Dolmens. Alakir's the big one. If you want to actually be able to get some hits in on the mobs, go off to Auradon. Gives us some of those materials. And gives this guy trade skills. Points in trade skills. Alright, let's join up with the Zerg again.
Tired of walking anyway.
Alright, where is the Zerg? Red diamond, protect us to the end. The laundry might be done too. That might be a good thing to throw a big be right back screen up for. Ooh, who's this? A merchant. Repair armor.
Much of Lecky's blade supplies come from Bergama. Who do you think is responsible for making sure they get their supplies?
Yeah, whatever, Redguard. Repair my armor, please. Get rid of that. Oh yeah, we should throw some of these things in the bank too. So, the treasure map especially. Tithus!
May I be of service?
Alright, more stuff for you to lug around. Take this sword, take this bookcase, and take this treasure map back to the bank. You're dismissed. Whatever. Let's check the directory again for ESO. Am I the only one streaming this again? Yes, I am. The guy that was doing the testing is done for the night. So, I'm the only one streaming ESO on YouTube. That's the difference in size between YouTube gaming and Twitch. Why don't you go back to Twitch? I don't want to get hate rated by a bunch of bots that spend like 10 minutes cleaning up chat and banning a bunch of folks. Why not get a moderator? And yeah, let's see here. Everybody's live on Twitch. It's not algorithm. Put the algorithms on. ESO has only 1,000. Well, it only has 1,000 viewers on Twitch. And the biggest ESO streamer right now is Tyranny with 282 concurrents. A couple of people getting 3-digit concurrents from ESO. And so we see the problems with the critical mass that ESO has as an MMO versus Final Fantasy and World of Warcraft, but that could mean a lot less drama. I can definitely say that I've had groups wipe in ESO. I've had groups wipe in this game, and nobody cared. We just tried it again. Still haven't beat Moonhunter Keep, though. People keep quitting groups after that one. Alright, so after the next fight for this one... Actually, no. Before the next fight for this one, let's grab that way shrine. Let's go grab that way shrine and then go back over. Look at how gorgeous this game is at max settings, minus a little bit of view distance. There's the 2 moons of Tamriel.
Be ready for fight.
Yeah, of course, madam. Oh, here comes the Zerg. The early arrivals, anyways. Look at this first-person horse mode. It's like Yoshi's Safari on the SNES. Check out those moons, Nasser and Secunda. If that's even the way you're supposed to say it. UI off. See, the fun part about the Alakir Desert is that it doesn't rain all the time because it's desert. You'll just get sandstorms instead. This is one of the few times we don't have that. Yeah, weather's cool and all until, like, it's raining half the time you play this game. Alright. Let's see, first person mode here. Let's go grab that way shrine over here before the Zerg gets here and starts the fight. Ah, harpies! Pass me a super scope. This looks just like Yoshi's Safari. Ah yes, the super scope and the zapper. Rest in peace. Don't work with modern TVs very well. Okay. And it's not as fast back to the fight from here, so let's just skip on down to this place. What are we getting attacked by? Switch. Everyone should be arriving shortly because those fights are never more than like a minute or two. And we're gonna catch this one at the beginning. We'll enjoy the gorgeous scenery until the Dolmens starts up. Red diamond, red diamond. These guys folks are... There they are! Let's do this. Oh, there's another one. Come on, everybody, take out these cultists. Yay! Soul trap, soul trap, soul trap, soul trap, soul trap. Destruction staff to 10. Soul trap, soul trap, soul trap. No magic left. Whatever. Come on, let's proceed with this thing here. Let's use some of those potions. There we go. Or wait, no, someone... What do those potions even do? I don't think it did anything. Maybe there was a problem similar to World of Warcraft spell batching.
Drink in your victory. It won't last long.
Attack the boss and his buddies. I'll take the ads. Thank you everyone for helping me get a whole bunch of soul gems. Go, 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 go! We're gonna have a hard time getting to the next fight in time because we have the slow mount and everyone else has the fast one. Guys, go to Cyrodiil. How are we doing on the, 3 stacks of soul gems left. Mindless Zergs, not even the best way to level, says somebody criticizing everything. Yeah, in the Say chat as well, which is stupid. I mean, why are you complaining about Zergs when you're within earshot of the Zerg itself?
Anyway.
And who says everyone here is trying to level? I got a couple of things I'm trying to level, but not game levels. Plus, I got a whole bunch of soul gems to fill up. Take a Fighters Guild thing, which you advance by killing Daedra, which is exactly what these are. Welcome to Elder Scrolls. Can I get an invite for a Dolmen group? It's also a good way to progress your character when you don't want to have to pay attention to what you're doing and listen to a podcast or something. You remember those World of Warcraft healers that didn't heal well because they were watching TV? This is more constructive. Darn it! People need to hit these things. Mindless surge. Type X, Y, or Z to get a group. You might as well loot these things while we're at it. groups of imps. We gotta tag them both. So basically, stay next to the stairs for these things.
Alright.
Crescent Dremora Destroyer. We didn't even get to... Oh, wait, is that the boss? Yeah, there we go. 20-something gold. I'm triggering some anti-farming scripts. It's regular experience, and it's regular Fighters Guild rep.
My subjects failed me. They deserve to be destroyed.
People are actually insulting each other in the zone chat while trying to get into these dolmen groups. It's like someone trying to run up an escalator instead of just standing there and letting the escalator do its thing. See here. Fishing. That must be fun. Come out here and fish and see people run by you half the time. Come on, give me lots of Daedra. You could always go to a public dungeon, too. If I had more AoE abilities, I could farm these up in no time. Go to, like, the ruins of Kogaroon and Vardenfell. The Forgotten Wastes, they're called in this game. Fighters Guild to 4. When I get some skill points, I'll actually be able to buy some of those skills. Get a little wine glass sound every time I get a soul gem. This Dolmen Zerg is doing all the work for me. This is when you'll see me out here too. Alright, stand by the stairs, tag the boss, tag both groups of imps, tag the boss, tag his buddies, and tag his other buddies. For a whole bunch of more soul gems. And get some more free companion gear out of it. Inventory's not full yet.
Like you're buying at the next pub, Flan.
Destruction staff to 11. How many points did we need? We're going the wrong way. How many points do we need to unlock Destructive Clench? Still a couple of levels away. Now we went the wrong way, away from the Dolmen. Guess we'll be late for the next fight. That guy's just fishing all the time. That'd be a nice, relaxing stream, though, especially in Morrowind, or in Vardenfell, the Morrowind area. That area is still as relaxing as it was in the old Morrowind game. Alright, we're probably going to miss most of this one. They'll probably be finishing it up by the time I get there.
Off we go.
Speaking of fishing, Guild Wars 2 is rolling out fishing.
There's trouble brewing here.
I'll check out what's going on with Guild Wars 2 when they get their DirectX 11 thing going. ESO could improve their game a bit in order to get better performance. I don't see why ArenaNet can't do the same thing. I should probably check that too. Of course, I don't know how much that would destroy the stream. Downloading a huge patch to update Guild Wars 2, and then... I've never actually used it on this logon before. I'd have to set it up. That, and then get this trash over here. Get all the trash mobs tagged up and get lots and lots of soul gems. I think some of these people are a little slow.
Finders keepers, as we say.
I think some of these people are a little slow to pick up to do stuff because there's companions over here now, so the Zergs are even bigger. How are we doing? Three stacks left. We got a full stack of 200 now. This would be a lot more productive with one of my high-level characters. A good man in his tank suit and go AoE everything. Much faster way to get those filled up there. Pull the Daedra that aren't actually part of the Dolmen. Make everybody kill them. Rebalance to 20. One's in the chest this time. Heavy armor to 23. Alright, so how tight? 121, 200, and 200. Almost down to 2.5 of those things left. Actually, I really don't feel like being stuck out here in the desert doing the same old stuff over and over again. I don't feel like doing that when I know that some of my high-level characters can blow this all out way faster. Alright, I want to get rid of all these soul gems. Well, this is the part where Goodmain steps in. Or somebody else. Somebody where I can swap out their number 2 skill. So, let's have this guy hang out in the castle for a bit, and let's just go blow through all the rest of these. Also got to see, you know, the gold side of this, too. People are selling those recipes for gold for things like the doors and stuff that you can use to build these things. Alright. Anything vendorable?
Come, do your trading here.
This, and that. Blue Companion Sabatons. Cool. Now the banker.
Greetings. Let's do
business indeed. Sabatons. That, which I probably already know. Stuffed decon. And let's throw that in the bank. Then throw all the empty soul gems back in the bank. Decon everything. Yeah, only 80,000 gold in the bank. Blew through a whole bunch of gold to get back in business with this. But it's cool, because what that means is that you just do a bunch of crafting dailies, and they all just renewed. You get a couple thousand gold, and in a pinch, if you need more money, you sell all of your crafting materials that are champion level below 150, 160, because unless you're actually leveling crafting for that stuff, which you'll have a resource shortage if you do. Unless you're actually leveling crafting for that kind of stuff, it's actually better for you to just do low to high. You'll never have a use for it, though, because everyone will do 10s, 20s, 30s, 40s, and at level 50, they jump straight to champion 150, 60. So you never have to use the lower level champion stuff except on your first character that's leveling through that with champion points. What are the little side effects of the champion point system?
How may I serve?
Okay, what else do we want? So the soul gems are in the bank. This guy has a stack all of his own. Someone with a fast mount. Both Goodmain and Lockhart have fast mounts at max speed. I think Lockhart I set up to actually do to do this kind of Zerg farming. It'll be much easier if we have a character whose mount can keep up with the Zerg. So let's go blow out the rest of that and then send Mr. Cambeul off to the dungeon. Should be tanking dungeons, not Zerg farming. Although he certainly gets lots of Fighters Guild from that. There's plenty of dungeons with Undead and Daedra, though, that'll give him Fighters Guild rep. Might as well just have him level as a tank. Okay. Oh boy, we're here. In the crafting daily section. Now, did she have access to that skill? I thought I set her up with that for soul magic. Yeah, she has the soul splitting trap. So, do this. Swap out her number 2 skill. We'll get the crafting dailies done and head off to the desert.
The guild requests your help.
We'll get this done in no time. She actually has a max speed mount. Max speed mount plus 30% gallop bonus from PvP. She should be able to keep up with the Zergs. She could refine all of this stuff too. She has a lot of the same crafting perks for refining raw materials. We'll let Goodmane do all that though. Fishy stick. Cereally wine. There's that. The safe box is there. Glad my thief character could make some money. If my guy didn't get arrested. Oh, some thief beat me to the punch. See if they get caught. You'll hear the NPCs start shouting if they did.
There's an urgent task for you.
Nope. This is it. See that? Yeah, you just keep all... So what happens is the way this works is your crafting alts can all use minimum level materials. She's got 37 alchemy just from leveling this crap. So
Comrade, a word.
they all share materials, they all get stuff in their writs, so that way you have a big set of materials for max level and gear crafting, and you have a big set of materials for minimum level and crafting writs, until they get the points to make the jump skills-wise. But they have to be close to maxing out for that to happen. But you get rewards either way. I haven't really found anything in game yet that encourages me to have more higher level crafters. If you fragment things too much, though, you run out of materials because you're not really looking for that stuff. See, she actually got some high level stuff too.
I served my time in the
Three Banners War, yes. Pewter, Rubidoux leather. Ooh, we have extra resto staff. Who shout for a companion? Miri? Summon Miri then. And have the clothes appear a second later. Yeah. Zenimax, what were you thinking? Let's see. Nothing else to decon? Alright. Wrong way. How do you get out of here when you're on a fast mount?
The guild has need of you, comrade.
Okay. Get all those soul gems out, and let's go blow those out with some dolmens. So, we actually put some of this stuff in the bank, too. Got some stuff to put in here. Companion resto staff, don't need it. Get all this stuff. Put that partial stack in there and get all the stuff that is not like she has any problems with space. 1, 2, 3, 4 stacks. 3 and a partial. Get Miri Elendis out. We'll give her some free experience.
Miss me?
All right. Let's just assume the Zerg is in the middle and see if I'm right. Nope. 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm not here right before the Zerg. Let's go off the edge of the map. Nobody's here. These are all off on the left, which means this is the next one. There we go. Max speed plus 30% gallop. We'll be able to keep up with everybody.
There's trouble brewing here. Stay alert.
There they are. Starting this up before the Zerg even gets here. There's everybody. She's a Breton. I don't think she has light armor, though. Light armor would help with regen of magic, but she's primarily a caster, so she should be better at this. Switch off to light armor. Now she's got a huge bonus to magic regen.
Every drop of blood you spill to defeat me only gives me more strength.
Whoops! No soul trap spell.
These mortals are strong, but not strong enough.
The difference a faster mount makes. What the heck? Yeah, they're sprinting really fast, so they're speed hacking. They can sprint fast, though, through skill upgrades and stuff. Nice to keep up with the group, though, as they're going from Zerg to Zerg to Zerg.
Careful. We're headed
Let
into
cold armor remake Nurg in its own image.
Alright, let's see if she ever runs out. There's some special beverages I can grab from the bank that boost magic regen as well. Vampire drinks. We really want more regen. I'm starting to wish an MMO had aim assist. Constantly ending up on the wrong side of everything. Some more points in soul magic since she has points to spare. Soul lock. Killing an enemy has a 10% chance of filling an empty soul gem, so we'll get a bonus on top of that just for killing enemies. She is going to be amazing at this. Whoops. I'm wondering why the map changed sizes. It was going from left to right? So now we get a bonus. There's a 10% chance on every enemy that dies.
Something's not right here. Be ready for a fight.
I think we went the wrong way. Sometimes the direction of these things changes. So yeah, she has the... Let's get these things ready then. Soul Splitting Trap plus Soul Lock Killing an enemy of any kind has a 10% chance of automatically filling a soul gem. We'll respec that away. What does she have for money? 12 grand. Okay, that's good. We went to the wrong site. The Zerg will probably be here any second, though, with how fast those battles are. I think I skipped the last one. Yeah, we didn't go to the Oasis, did we? No, we didn't. Oh, we're at the end of the fight. We'll just bang a Yui if we have to. Now, we get a few soul gems out of the deal. Maybe some bonus gems as well. Now, they're not even out of phase 2 yet, so we're here in time for the boss. She has the full light armor perks, right? Yep. All right. Way easier when you have a character that can keep up with the Zerg. Come on, Breton. Alright, now it's this one's turn. We'll blow this out in no time. Yeah! What's left for it? Because we have time to check that stuff. 37, 155, 200, 200. We're not getting free soul gems because of some glitch, right? Level up. This Dolmen grinding is doing something, finally.
Forged you in the soul fire of Cold Harbor to make a tool.
This is a fight now.
Somebody has a knockback effect.
May your soul burn.
Treasure map from Malleable Tour. Albury Dominion territory. And here we go again. Doesn't matter that I took a few extra seconds because I catch right up to people. Next up, middle. 333 and I'm still doing this. What is my problem? 37, 129. It's pulling out of the other. Went completely the wrong way, hit the wrong button. Otherwise, I could have gotten those. Turn the UI back on. So we're getting another boss, and the old boss still hasn't despawned yet. That's how fast this group is going. Not leave any treasure sitting around now, shall we? I just can't believe how many soul gems I left sitting around. Yeah, I can't believe how many soul gems I had. 2 stacks and 37. It's doing them in a weird order. Interesting. 2 stacks and 37 is doing things in a weird order. That's why it didn't look like it was making progress earlier. So I guess the lesson of the day, don't let your low-level characters do this. They just won't be able to keep up and you'll waste your time. You better off just running dungeons. She's not running out of magic either. She's wearing all light armor and has all the perks. Everyone's just standing there spamming, trying to tag the boss.
Vic, I hope you're watching.
Yeah, get those. Get the ones around the end before they die in 2 seconds. So it's like 6. There's like 6 soul gems just from the boss fight part alone. Grab the treasure.
Behind these keepers.
+1 warfare point. Nope, we're gonna get to the next one. Dual wielding to 42. The spell damage bonus from dual wielding is not the same as this. Is not as good as the spell damage bonus from two-handers. And then for specialized magic, then you have fire and lightning staff and things like that to deal with. Of course, the champion system, the new champion galaxies, gives you a lot better perks than the other stuff. Continue.
When cold harbor calls, no.
Here's what we were missing. There's what we were missing when we weren't able to keep up with the group. That many of those per fight. Light them up and let the group take them down. Just watch where the little boom things are. Forgetting to run these things. The DPS is really dropping. I'm actually having time to tag everything.
You have killed many. I have killed more. Fool. You are outclassed.
You lead.
anchors drop for each that is destroyed.
$37, $200, $200. I wonder when that 37 is going to. Yeah, I wonder when the 37 is gonna. Chip Barry. Might be a PvP character if the name's too weird. World of Warcraft had its share of weird names too. Like fighting a dwarf paladin named Richard Head. Gee, I wonder what that was about. Light him up, light him up. Stay with the Zerg. See if we can get a...
Roll if you can!
Soul trap, soul trap, soul trap. Bunch of Atronarchs, though. Not enough Scamps and Clanfears. Some Dremora. Why are they zerging everything but not closing everything?
Like a legend of Beck.
Bunch of windy twilights.
He drove them back!
How come I'm getting all those soul gems? Is this bugging out? How come those aren't going down? Got plenty of soul gems that time. $37, $200, $200. Remember those numbers. I just had that many soul gems.
Well, I meant you.
I just had that many soul gems sitting around and hadn't bothered doing anything with them. That's how this turned into such a giant drudgery. Remember those numbers, 37, 200, 200. Or maybe I'm not getting the kill credit for these. Actually, can I equip the soul trap that is also the ultimate skill? I thought I had that. We'll do that after this fight. See if that speeds things up any. 37.
Know no fear.
There's something not right here. Sort by name.
All right, don't cry for money.
It's very clearly saying that I'm getting soul gems. Probably the combat log up too. Maybe it's a bug. Oh, a blue ring. That'll be good for the companions. Alright, what am I missing here? I want to have something I can verify. Take a break from the Zerg. Since once again we are lost on a tangent. 37, 196, 200. So there was something that... Interesting. You know what? Why don't we just... If we type soul gem in here. Soul gem space. There it is. Now if I close my inventory and I reopen it, I can check that at any time. 37, 196, and 200. So we did happen to get some things from that, but there is a skill that the soul magic thing has. Soul strike. Burns an enemy on the inside with soul fire, dealing all that magic, etc. I don't think I've ever leveled that. What does that morph into? Let me see here. ESO soul magic. What does that morph into? Soul strike, da-da-da. Upon completion, deals damage to all enemies near your target. So it's just a damage dealing ability. Soul splitting trap affects an additional target and reduces the cost as the ability ranks up. And nearby enemy, etc. Huh. Soul shatter is a damage ability. Soul summons is basically like the Resto Shaman resurrection ability in WoW. You don't have to spend a soul gem in order to revive once every hour or so. And then soul lock. Weapon kills have a 10% chance of automatically filling a soul gem. This might be old. Let me check the descriptions in game now. Killing an enemy has a 10% chance of filling a soul gem. That scales off your max health. So a tank will explode and do damage to stuff around them. Yeah. To the target and any other nearby enemies over 10 seconds. So the guides are outdated for this. Then Soul Strike. I don't know what the morphs are, though. I've never leveled it before. Why don't we do that now? Never actually seen it in action before. We have enough ultimate in order to trigger it? Well, let's try it on something. Not enough points yet. Now we'll level it up and we'll see what the morphs are. Might as well if we're going to be doing this for a while. In the inventory, we can check how many of those we have. Alright, let's bring out the sugar skulls. 42,000 magic. Could always just go do something else. There's nothing saying I can't do that. Alright, they're not here. That means they're on the third one. Where on the third one? That's what I came back from. They're on the far edge. That just completed, which means they'll be at the center one next. We'll try it out. I never really did anything with the soul magic. It's the little boosts, little things you get from... Might be good for a necromancer. Yeah, here we go. Or how long does the debuff? How long does the debuff take? Could be that it's wearing off. Or there's a minimum damage amount necessary. Oh, we start with 4 stacks, now we've blown through 2 of them. It's a laser beam. That's cool. Give that some of my ranged mage character types. I was wondering what that other laser beam attack was. Templars have a divine laser beam. This is the arcane laser beam. Nobody's hitting the things on the side.
efforts are futile. The plane meld is nearly complete. I don't want revenge.
37, 162, 200. Why is nobody clicking anything? That's how these things end. At this point, I'm getting empty soul gems from the chests. That's what might be sending them back up. Okay, yeah. Back to the castle. This nonsense has gone on far enough. 37, 163, 200. It's better than 4 stacks of those things. Enough is enough is enough. This stream is not about grinding for soul gems. I just grotesquely underestimated how many soul gems I had sitting around. That is pathetic. I absolutely grotesquely underestimated how many soul gems I had sitting around. It's just been so long since I've done anything with trying to get soul gems filled up. It's nobody's... There is no reason why I need to be grinding these. I don't have any shortage of soul gems. But if you fill the soul gems, they sell for more money if you want to vendor them for quick cash. So at some point, the bank will run out of space, and I'll want to do that anyways. I don't know if soul gems can be sold. I'm not part of a trade guild right now, so I have no access to the auction system as a seller. I would have to... since there is no auction house in this game, it's all decentralized. UI.
Anything I can do for you?
Sell that, and sell that. Well, we got 13,000 gold out of the deal. Let's decon the heck out of everything and figure out Muriel. Let's give all the nice gear to Muriel Lendis. Give her the ring. We'll do that when we switch this here. Whoops, no, we don't want that. She can refine stuff and not take a penalty for it, though. Get this all taken care of. I'm getting some upgrade materials now. It's about time that drought ended. Purple! That'll help. Yeah, so the person that was complaining about how it's not the most efficient way to level, it isn't. But you can do a lot of stuff at once by grinding Dolmens, especially if you have something to listen to so it's not as boring. Welcome to ESO. We'll put those full stacks of soul gems in the bank, as well as the other companion items, and we'll sort out the whole mess with things afterwards. Ring, bracers. We can sell the cloudy stuff too. I never used that. Malleable Torch treasure map, and put the... Actually, have her keep the soul gems. We'll have her go finish up. She has the special skill and a couple extra skill points, so she's probably in the best position to be the soul gem person. Probably going to spend money to get rid of that skill that I'm not going to use. 200, 200, da-da-da. We only need to da-da-da. So yeah, 1,000 for a full stack of 200, 6,000 for a full stack of 200 if we sell them, if we vendor them. I don't know if they can be sold or not. I think they might be soul-bound. Regardless. There. Let the queen get back to being a queen here. 9 of these, too. What the... Ooh. So the RIT thing actually pulls the attachments off of some of the males. But it does. I don't think it worked though. So I have to go back through them anyways. Interesting. All right. Switch characters. The laundry's probably done now. Take this guy into some dungeons and tank. The other question I have to ask regarding what's going on with Archibald, Archie or whatever here. He's taking some diminishing returns from his armor. However, we're gonna barrel ahead until his armor becomes woefully obsolete. Next question, how hard do you get hit when you're not focusing on toughness in a leveling dungeon? Do we need to make tank armor for level 18? Or can we get away with cranking his stats really high and doing some self-healing? Because we need some... No, that doesn't work for him. Because what we need is some points in Undaunted to unlock the taunt that we can use with the Frost Staff. So, let's do that. Alright. Take a break first, though. Haven't stretched the entire stream. We will be back. Alright, the laundry still isn't done yet, so a bit more clothes than usual. Must have overloaded the washer and dryer a little. The level 18, about to hit level 19. This guy isn't in great shape as far as that stuff goes. He also has no skills, so we're going to have to fix that. Let's head over to Leowen using the shortcut, and let's respec. Pilgrim's Rest. Let's head on over to the empty inn room. While we're at it, let's check out the scene for ESO. Let's see. We don't need that yet. So, there is somebody in the ESO category who's streaming the wrong game. This is something I see way more on YouTube Gaming than I see on... Something I see way more on YouTube Gaming than on Twitch. Alright, let's see here. So Miria Lendis leveled up. So we gotta go check. We stop at the bank too. Give her that gear. Not like it's gonna matter though if we're running dungeons. What's this?
We simply must do something about the business, brother. These chambers are much too small for our lifestyle.
I realize that, Scipio, but the Fangpearls have us by the throat. What am I to do?
Shut up! I'm trying to listen to the bard.
Hot grease drips into the blazing fire. Grapes dangle his mouths open with desire. Blue velvet and golden trim about. So many sordid delights around.
Imperials write some pretty weird songs sometimes.
But what?
Respec here is going to be done in this chapel of... Isn't this Zenithar? Yep, there we go. I'm getting stuff memorized now. Okay.
Welcome to Zenithar's chapel. Take a moment to admire the beauty that Saint Calidus wrought with his skills.
You've been too close to your incense, you hippie. Yeah. Not Akatosh. Akatosh is attributes. We want to swap some skills. That's where you get married. Wrong one! Stendar. 1,200 for a donation for this one. All right, get rid of that stupid soul thingy. All right, that's gone. Now for Fighters Guild. Silver Bolts. We'll start leveling that up. Get Soul Trap off the bars. Get that off the Silver Bolts. Silver Bolts will start leveling that up, and we'll figure out what to do with the other point. Destruction Staff. We can just block with that for now. We're not using any Destro abilities just yet. Well, we don't want to look like any kind of elemental wizard with this guy, so I mean he'll use it, but he'll mostly use Fighters Guild skills until he gets the taunt. But it's good to start leveling up Silver Bolts so we can go in with a crossbow. Alright, that's worth 1,000 gold. He has barely any skills, so this will give him something to do with his stamina. Block with magic, use some stamina over here. Circle of Protection. Why don't we get that? Well, what do we have over on bar number 1? stuff that's specific to the weapons. So we can put green balance over here. Give him a heal for that. Nature's Gift. No, I don't want that. Fighters Guild Circle of Protection. Reduce damage taken by 5%, increase your stamina recovery by 15%. So I've never actually done a lot with Fighters Guild skills. This will be worth checking out. All right. Let's go see how tough we are. We have food and we have potions. What were those potions? Swift Survivor Elixir? It's just a health potion. That's what the problem was. All right, let's see. Let's use those 25 potions and grab more from the bank. Miria Lendis is going to be pretty irrelevant in terms of her skill, in terms of what equipment she has. So let's go to group, set as tank, and let's do the daily normal. And get right in. Fungal Grotto. What was this one again? Try some of those Fighters Guild skills. Well, the real purpose of this is actually you've discovered a group dungeon.
Who's there? You're not part of my expedition.
With
the DPS is already pulling. All right, probably because it's trash. We can try blocking with some stuff too. Question is, how much damage are we going to take in this kind of... How much damage are we going to take when we're not focusing on that other stuff? Got to level this up because when it morphs, it becomes an AoE ability. The only taunt is on the melee weapons, though. So because we're not focusing on toughness, we're going to take more damage, but do more damage, too. I don't know if that's really necessary. 5-digit abilities here. Glass Cannon DPS. Dragonborn add Asmodeus Kaisar Elements. Okay. No juvenile names this time. Who is that keeps running ahead of the group? That's actually the healer. Good. Take down some of these guys. And we're almost out of stamina, so what we'll do is we'll block. If we have to block something, we'll block with this staff, because with the staff we block with magic. Where's the boss? Yeah, so if we have to block something, we'll block with magic. Where's the boss of this place? We didn't just take out the boss. War Chief something or another. I'll grab the boss then. That's not the boss. This guy's the boss. There we go. Now nobody has to heal. Yeah, let's not even try to block. Plunk. 50,000 health. I don't think it really matters. Level up. Zing! Take a point of magic. Save the skill point for when the shard thing morphs. So we don't need taunts on the trash. We don't need taunts on the trash, so let's just do this. Elements. That's the healer that's literally running the dungeon. Well, it doesn't matter. If the healer gets himself killed, I'll res them and I'll heal the group until we res them. Yep, there we go. The healer wants to be the tour guide. Probably cussing me out, saying I'm too slow. Oh yeah, wall jump straight to the second boss. Well, let's make him actually do some healing by actually taking hits. Let's level this up. Quite alright, because I have a full pool of magic for heals. Let's not even try to tank, unless the boss gets pulled away. Like that. Shoot it with a crossbow. Level 20 in a single fight. Woohoo!
By the ebony blade, this is it. We found the shrine.
Alright, we got 4 points to distribute after the fight. Secluded grove can be moved. Was that the end of the fight?
Unbelievable.
Yeah, that was the end of the boss. Or that was the end of the dungeon.
Done as you were
Well, we got another
ordered to
skill
leave.
point.
What?
So literally, this guy just skipped half the dungeon. Okay. So Miriel Lendis can... So the way companions work with these things...
Alright, so how much trouble are you in?
The way companions work with these things is if the party is undersized, they'll join. But let's go back to the castle. We don't need to do any respecking. We could do the crafty of these while this guy's getting his quest done. When Asmodeus drops group, then we'll queue for the next one. We get the crafting dailies over with. Problem I run into with these literal dungeon runners is they don't leave you enough time to actually finish your quest or something else you want to do in the dungeon. So when he disbands the group, we'll move on. Yeah, it looks like he's trying to solo stuff. And completing a dungeon was an endeavor. Some jerkiness in the castle. I think there might be a tie into the hard drive and CPU usage here. All right, let this guy do whatever. He's out. Okay. Decon cell, apply some more points, and then let's get back to this. He is starting to outlevel his armor, though, a little. It was fun, though, not even having to tank. Just taunt the boss so it didn't hit someone with less than 50,000 health. Why did I have 50 grand in health anyways? Must be some group buff. Alright. We do have some points to spend, though. And some deconning. Don't sell the stuff that's super valuable.
Come, do your trading here.
Goodbye, goodbye. Cloudy, cloudy. And regular potions. Who cares? By the way, the gold... Oh, we still have the other experience buff active. Alright. No need to refine any materials. Clothing. Jewelry crafting. And enchanting. Not too bad. We'll keep doing this until he actually starts taking hits, and then we can upgrade his armor. The down to this, though, is there's no way to... The problem with this is that there's no way to repair armor at a place like this. Alright. Let's do another one. Get right in. See if it's City of Ash or something. We forgot to take our points. Whoops. Let's see if we got some that are obvious. Yeah, Nord +1. Nothing in heavy armor. Destro we're waiting on. We're trying to level Undaunted to level 3. Banished Cells. This one will be easy then. Not going to have to worry. We'll do the rest of the points after Banished Cells. Easy. I guess we're out of the desert now. That's the problem with streams. I mean, what if it goes in a very different direction than what you had for a title? Ah, Miriel. There's no healer. So, alright, well, I can heal myself easily. Let people get their little, Plunk. That is crap. That is total crap. 52,000. There must be some kind of buff. There must be some kind of dungeon buff from being in a group. Oh well. Everybody get healed by the trees, because I have nothing else to put in the ultimate slot. Oh, totally sandbagging. No taunts, just AoE. These low-level dungeons, man. It's not like dead mines in classic WoW. Oh, we have a healer now. Someone from China playing? I don't know. I don't know if there are official servers for China. We'll just follow these guys and tank for them. Oh, there is a boss down here. Level some Fighters Guild. It's a caster boss, so I don't know if it really matters if we taunt or not. Get some stamina back. Not even tanking. What if you could do?
You live.
What if you veteran dungeons? Looks like some of these people have the movement speed buff. We'll just open with range attacks then. Take a little bit of time to get some stamina back. Alright, here's where you have to press all the buttons. I'll be very glad when this morphs into silver shards. That'll make it an AoE ability, make it a lot more interesting.
There are easier ways to prove your bravery, mortal. Turn back, or you'll share the killer's fate.
The cheesy part is, even if I don't tank at all, and the boss were to be beating up on the squishier people, I'll just throw heals at him. No. Crit for 12 grand on that. Should get a bow, too. Nothing better to do with the ultimate slot. The mushroom heal has quite a bit of range to it. Was that a boss? Oh, that was a boss the whole time. So much for tanking. I'm off beating on one of the ads and the boss is just... Well, there's a lot of caster bosses, so it's not like someone that does a lot of melee. The fun part is everybody that's in light armor has a lot of extra spell resistance. So if you throw spells at a wizard, they have more resistance to it. They take more damage from martial attacks with melee weapons. But... Silver bolts can be morphed. This is where it gets fun. Alright, see if we can drop combat, put a point in that. Fighters Guild. Silver shards. It's now an AoE ability. There we go. Perfect for shooting trash. Destruction staff to 16. So the whole point here is to block with magic and then do everything else with stamina. Alright, give me the boss. We'll actually get that right this time. Watch. Use some magic to block instead. Just stand there blocking like an idiot. That's as far as I want to go with the other stuff. Because we don't have a taunt with the ice staff yet.
We found her.
Yeah, we don't have a taunt with the ice staff yet. I'm tempted to convert the taunt. Well, here's the thing. I have a taunt with stamina.
The little restoration magic. We should be considering how to handle the High Kinlord.
Even if we defeat him, how do we contain him? He's already escaped once. If we could control data
They're supposed to be... These are supposed to do extra damage against undead and Daedra, but I don't have the point to unlock that yet. Someone found a treasure chest. That's why we're the only ones here. Throw down the blood fountain to heal with. Well, there's people taking damage, so I better go help them. They're probably about to pull the boss. go around with an ice staff because it's the only thing I have block resource for. Half out of stamina.
Is that you, silly? I'm going to enjoy this.
Oh wow, that tickled.
Outsiders. So
I'll just stay in the fire the whole time, cause we all have the big forest heal feats. Move out of the flames. Ow, that tickled. Ah, whatever am I gonna do? Oh, that tickled. Alright, let's do the forest thing. Ah! See, it doesn't even make a difference. Necklace of the Tormentor.
you think you've beaten me?
Back to the castle.
How amusing.
Alright, what do we need more
Haven't
of?
you noticed that the pact I've made protects me?
We are short on turpin. Take 10 of those.
Begin the
Point
separation.
magic.
I'm not confident this will work, Sirion.
Increase your weapon and spell damage by 1% for every fighter's guild ability slotted. That's kind of the most pointless part of the whole thing. How are we doing on Undaunted?
This isn't as grand as the spells I learned.
Complete group dungeon re-entry as Undaunted pledges to increase your rank with the Undaunted. I don't know if I can get to the pledges yet.
You'll never keep me here of your
Alright, let's see here.
Not when the Daedra fight for me.
This healing thicket.
If you had Daedra on your side.
Alright, healing thicket.
Madness
Plus 1 to sword and board.
Ignore him, keepers.
Increase your weapon and spell damage by 3% the amount of damage you can block by. When was this added? Oh, that's a new one.
Looks like you've won. Old Relis's days of freedom are over, it seems.
Alright, I gotta run Spindle Clutch in order to actually get into the Undaunted, so let's do that.
Able to achieve coherent thought.
They're all using this sit chair emote.
Carefully.
Alright. Let them finish their thingy here. Thank you for group. Hey, there's still a chest. If anyone wants to loot it, they're more than welcome to. Obviously, nobody's done the quest before. Yeah, this is kind of contrived, because you tank with that, you should be able to do something. I think the big thing is range stamina regen. I was thinking of doing full tank with this guy. Well, that didn't take very long. Let's do another one and hope it's Spindle Clutch. 3370. We can always summon the... Oh, we lost someone. Well, I guess for Fungal Grotto. Back again. Looks like half the group just left. Miri Elenis was unsummoned to make room for another player. They will join when there's room for your group. Alright. None of these folks have done the quest yet, though. But I'm already taking some penalties for being too high up. Alright, Miri Elenis. We don't have a healer, and we don't need a healer. So... Because one of the DPS has a... Is it one of the DPS, or is that Miri Elendis doing the healing? I have her set up as a healer anyways, so... I have her set up as a healer anyways. So whatever tank heal role you're doing, you should set them up as the other one. I should probably give her that ring, too. Oh, we have a healer now. Okay, so long, Miri. I think that's a big thing, is try to get some stamina here. But I think... Everybody go into the trees if you need healing. I really got to get some kind of damage ability on there. The only one available for wardens is the bear. Whoops, we're missing someone.
Miss me?
Yeah, and here comes Miri Elendis because one of the party folks went offline. Well, if they do a... no real healer. There's somebody that has a resto staff, which is how you do it. Always have a resto staff handy that you can swap to.
Is that the last of them? Perfect. Back.
Murkwater Butcher. Did we take out the boss? Whole room.
Breaking free.
Alright, she's still in the group. Vote to kick, yes. Is this part 2 of the dungeon? I don't think I remember these guys from the last time I was down here.
Roll! Roll if you can!
Missed. Where's the war chief? Where's the boss? Trying to get all my stamina back for the next fight.
Maybe I should have joined the buoyant armigers.
She's set up as a healer, though. Her damage is going to be pitiful. Grab the boss. Lower his damage. Use the healing forest. Oh, is that it? Guess I'm too tough for the dungeon in all heavy armor. Not even specialized for tanking. Diva! Not even blocking. Not even doing any real damage. Totally overpowered. Intercept. What's this? Their treasure up here? Nah, just a node for... just a carpentry node. Yeah, I think this is actually... Wait, was I going the wrong way? Yeah, what's-his-face took a shortcut last time. Are we in queue for a replacement? Yep. We'll just wear heavy armor and out-heal everything. I just noticed the weapon and spell damage boost for one hand and shield. So finally there's a weapon and spell damage boost for Sword and Board. Would have thought a DPS would have popped in right away. I don't know, maybe I hit the wrong button or something. Cleave! 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 Take the big guy. Trying to conserve stamina. There's a boss around here somewhere. The add-on? That's the boss.
All right.
doing this?
Take all the dregs. That's it. Undaunted to level 2. One more, we can get the taunt for the frost staff. Dungeon damage dispenser. Hey, we got another DPS. So now we'll take more than 5 minutes to kill a boss. Well, less than 5 minutes to kill a boss. Tanking's not that hard. Except in the DLC dungeons. That's when you actually have to start worrying about mechanics. This is 2014 material here when you're just trying to make an MMO. Should probably go stamina tank for this kind of stuff. Probably just go stamina. Nords have an emphasis on stamina. Change this guy's secondary weapon. I don't think hybrid tanking really works as well as people thought it did. Let me guess, there's a mud crab boss over the bridge. Sort of. Oops. I just locked everybody out of the arena. Or they're too busy killing the trash. Whoops. This might take a while. Here comes everybody. Check out the one-hand and shield perk, though. Not a mud crab much. Not a mud crab boss, as much as he's the boss of the mud crabs. Another level. For one of the other folks. Almost level 22 just from this.
Blade, this is it. We found the shrine.
Greed balance at 25. Do you have points we can use? Sword and Board 2 actually has plus weapon and Sword and Board, of all things, has weapon and spell damage. Interesting. Now Destro Staff, nothing for heavy armor. We're waiting for Undaunted Channel 3. You know, I've never actually used, well, none of these characters, that's summon spiders and blood altar and stuff. That's not really good for...
Did I miss anything interesting?
Any of those characters there. Did I just get... Okay. Arx Corinium. These people just keep chain grinding stuff because these people are just chain grinding everything. Now we have a DLC dungeon. And an undersized group. No. Exit. Arx Corinium normal. This looks like a DLC dungeon. So why am I in this group? None of those names, I don't recognize any of those names from the last one. Did I just get, I think I just got, something got rigged. All right, let's see how this goes.
No mercy. No prisoners.
All right, time to do some damage. Because it looks like we've gone into the DLCs. Arx Corinium? Only level 20. Maybe this is what I've never done before. Looks like a Leowin dungeon. It has to be a low-level dungeon that I haven't done in a while. Get the big guy. Sorcerer summoning Daedroths. Nah, I just haven't done this in a while. There'd be cultists if this was DLC. This is more Glenumbra. Yeah, let's do the quest. Force of Nature, which actually put some stuff on the map to go for. Find Sister of Rain. Level 22. And these guys want to run everything. Crap, stuck in combat. One-handed shield to 27. Green balance to 26. Well, at least we can take that. Weekly endeavor is completed. So I guess the big thing with tanking at low levels is all you need is just to wear heavy armor. Hey, that's a boss. I don't care. I just want to get this done. I'll whittle down the next bunch of trash while you guys are looting. There we go. I'm guessing everyone's done with the chest. Chain pull. I'm not even looting. You guys are opportunistic and just re-queuing just because I didn't leave the party instantly. Could bail on the group if I really wanted to. Yeah, I've done this before. It's a low-level dungeon. It would have cultists if there... It would have max-level cultists if there was an issue. If it was Waking Flame and stuff. shield charge to rank 4. Yeah. Are we done yet? I hope this is the end of the... No, it can't be. We gotta go through the sewer. Siren song. And it's not doing anything because we're all good at healing. See, that's the other thing, too. I think I've done this one on Veteran before. And then what? We use that. And then it opens up some kind of drain that we got to get sucked into. Yeah, so these were some opportunistic people who are taking advantage of the instant queues that tanks get. This will not happen again because I'm quitting the group instantly when the dungeon's done.
You are an intruder here.
As long as there isn't an add-on for that, we just toggle it and say quit the group after the dungeon. It's not hard to tank in this game, especially low-level stuff like this. Oh, that thing just opened up a drawbridge. All right, let's grab the boss.
I trespass. No, bring their heads. No, bring their heads. No, you are an intruder.
All right, take out all the Lamias. Extra bosses. Chest!
My sisters and I are ready to aid you.
So while they're opening the chest, I'll check out the quest text. Well, that was quick. Should probably wait till everybody gets in here, including that slacker warden back there.
Your minions are defeated. Your reign is over. Be gone!
Slithering seaweed. Do you return for more pain?
place. Yeah, celebrate all you want. Bye!
Alright, the next time you're helping me with something.
Nest of Shadows available to scry. Just grab the quest item and get out of here.
A harrowing confrontation. And for that,
Force of Nature complete. Head off to the castle. Don't stand around and wait for some opportunistic people to instantly chain queue when you don't even want to run any more dungeons. Really, have some respect, people. A low-level tank with no bag space. A low-level tank with no bag space is going to want a decon. And how about this? Did I ever actually take my... No, I never actually took my points. I never put any points in for anything. Heavy armor at 28. A couple of things here and there in between all the chain pulling and all the other stuff. But I'd better stop if they have a treasure chest. It's like, this is one of the #1 things that has gone wrong with MMOs. Is that people just want to grind. I go into these dungeons and I don't even get a chance to know what the story of the quest is all about because it's chain pull, run, chain pull, run, chain pull, run, chain pull, run, chain pull, run.
Anything I can do for you?
Nothing. Not even time to empty your bags out when you're almost out of space. This is why MMOs need a I want to play with new players only flag, as I want, and not people's alts, new players. Not people's alts, new players. I want to actually be in groups with people who will actually read the quest text and not get mad at you because you did. Who will watch the cutscenes and not get mad at you because you watched them because you've never been in the dungeon before. One of the most broken things with MMOs. Nobody actually people are like wondering why they have this boom-bust cycle. Why do they like MMOs and then they start hating them and then they keep having to take breaks from them? It's because they're not actually enjoying what's before them. All they can think about is min-maxing, power gaming, running. All this other crap that, by the way, is bad habits of World of Warcraft. ESO is a game where you can stop and smell the flowers. You can do almost anything in any order. You don't need to grind, you don't need to run, you don't need to do anything. Matter of fact, I would like this game a lot better if ZeniMax expanded the Companions thing so you could have a full dungeon party all by yourself. Maybe then I could finally play an alt that'll actually get to see all the quest text. So, this is why people don't tank either. They also get taken advantage of by people who just chain queue. I may want to actually spend some points. Like, for example, I have a warfare point here that I haven't taken yet. So we'll just go here, and what were we working on? We're working on this. See? Now I have 1% less damage. Now, I also now gain extra gold because I actually took the time to spend my points. You have no chance of doing this in a group like that. None. And that's the problem with MMOs nowadays. This is why I don't run dungeons usually. People are like, oh, why are you working on player housing? Why are you working on stuff out in the open world? Why are you questing? Because I actually get to enjoy the game as opposed to some elitist. You saw that healer in the first group. The healer was pulling everything. So I'm like a fight or two away from level 23. Let's just take some more points and log out. Didn't even get an Undaunted level 3 in all of this. We have that. Didn't gain that. Etc. We took silver shards. We have lots of points, though. So plus weapon and spell damage for Fighters Guild skills. Let's take that. Green balance. I got all of this. Increase your healing by 1% for every green balance ability slotted. I have all these passives I haven't taken for the green balance heals. So, people, stop. Just stop. Let people play the game instead of grinding, running, and cheapening literally everything. I'm not even going to spend the last of those 2 points. We're going to switch back to my main character. I didn't notice that finally one hand and shield has spell damage. I think it'll still not be as good as two-handers. Let's go back up to max level. I want to see this because traditionally I've done the Shockedin thing. I think I might have deconned my Shockedin sword too. Well, I've got plenty of stuff to upgrade it with. Let's make a sword and board combo here. Of course, it's not going to cleave everything like two-handers will, but I wonder. Medium armor plus... So, medium armor... Switch off to medium armor. Medium armor Shockedin. Now, do I still have the offensive... Do I still have the offensive sword and board? You can also get rid of the clothes. We're going serious this time. The appearance... Gonna have to make some more stuff in alpha. Gonna have to make some more stuff in alpha gear for that. By the way, let's check this scene. It's gotten quiet in here. So, 4 people are streaming ESO. Only 1 streamer has a concurrent. That's the smallness of YouTube gaming. I really got to do that reaction to Devin Nash's video. He royally underestimates... Let's see something here.
Greetings.
My old Shockedin sword. Yeah, here it is. Twilight's Embrace with Sharpened. Take that. There should be a shield in here, too. The Shield of Twilight's Embrace set to Divines. Plus Magic. Take that. Trash the two-hander. So with medium armor, this equates to agility. Increase your weapon and spell damage by... So 10% for all the medium armor. Still wearing crafty Alfiq gear, though. So some bonus there, plus a crap ton of magic. So 10% from that. But this has been upgraded. Sword and board. Increase your weapon and spell damage by 5%. So... I don't think that'll be as good as two-hand. 43-48. 43-48 unbuffed. Let's equip those special swords, not the tank one. The Twilight's Embrace one. Which adds magic and not armor. 3907, yeah, I thought so. But now we're back to traditional sword and board. Now we're back to traditional sword and board here. Would we want to taunt with this, though? What kind of hits can we get, though? That's 4229. And that's without a food buff. 43,000 magic. What does that mean in terms of a fight? So we have medium armor. So getting the bonuses of medium armor, but we have a shield. And we also have some spell pen because of that. What does that mean for fights? There's only one place to try that out. Let's go hunt some imps. There's always plenty of them. The Rosy Lion, just what I'm looking for. Travel outside.
I've got what you need. Fate does not smile.
Don't have a taunt equipped. Don't have a taunt equipped, but we get the extra thing of magic from the shield. head on out to where some imps are and see how Shockedin like we are. Shockedins have always traditionally sword and board, so
I have a message for you.
just gotta see this as sunrise approaches.
Yeah.
8,500. We're back. Yep. A little bit of burst damage on that. Before some of the revamps to the spell damage system. Why am I not finding any imps? I'm in the wrong part of the map. The imps are up closer to the tower. Used to use imps. They're up close to the mill too. So let's head up this way. We should hook up Lauren with a caster shield. She'll hit harder.
You can never have enough of that.
Throwing spells from behind his shield. You're really using the resto staff. Interesting.
I could kill them to run away. Well, no, I guess it wouldn't. Maybe they should try that. Easy! Let your magicka recover!
She's like a coach. The problem is there's no cleave or anything. So, I mean, we could go in and swing like that, but there's really no cleave ability. So we're not getting like plus damage in cleave attacks like that. So, yeah, two-hander is still better for DPS, as it should be. But sword and board with medium armor just got a whole lot more interesting. And I have a character. I actually have a character who is made to do exactly that. But that's a secret that we will save for some other time. Oh, man. What kind of a world is this that we live in? I really got to wonder that sometimes. But yeah. The game will quit automatically, blah, 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 blah. I don't know. I'm gonna have to play with some of these new toys in ESO. So let's do that. Sunrise approaches at the Geek House. Let's call it with all of this. Made some progress at least, but once again, everything went off on tangents shortly after starting the stream. But that's the kind of game that ESO is. I guess I'd better get used to that. Till next time, this is MultimediaJay signing off. Thanks for stopping by.